Welcome from Bakersfield, California to the ABA GT Bicycle Spring Nationals presented by Airwalk. Hi, I'm your host, Bob Elder, and joining me today as our expert commentator is a gentleman who's been involved for many years with the sport of bicycle motocross racing, and that's Dugan Fennell. And Dugan, tell us what we can expect to see today.
Bob, we've got a lot of ground to cover, lots of things to see. We've got top pros from all over the United States here to battle it out for the big dollars. As you know, Pistol Pete Lonkarovich, national #1 pro for last year. He's got his work cut out for him. Iron Mike King is in hot pursuit of that title. We've also got amateur titles up for grabs, and it's going to be a heck of a race.
It's exciting action. We've got them in all sizes for you, and we're going to let you know exactly how you can get involved with BMX racing. We'll be back with the start of the exciting action right after this. Welcome back to the Spring Nationals, everyone, in Bakersfield, California. And Dugan, before we get to the race action, let's take a look at the format and exactly how we got to this point.
Well, Bob, we started out with over 1,500 participants, 267 motos to be exact. Literally thousands of races all weekend long to get to the main events here at the Spring Nationals.
And we talked to some people earlier and asked them exactly how this transfer system works.
Describe the transfer system.
Ask her, she knows.
What's that?
The transfer system.
I don't know if you transfer something.
You have to,
Transfer system?
Evolution.
No.
Oh, the qualifier. What, like what motos you come in and everything?
The transfer system? Never heard of it.
No. We don't know what it is.
Transfer system?
Well, it depends on how many kids are in your class.
What?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Transfer system is where you take one rider out of each group and transfer to, say, like a quarter main, and then you take one rider out of each quarter main, and it just gathers up until you get to a main of 8 riders.
And then whatever you get in your main is what place you get. And in the finals, they get a chance to get a trophy this big if they place first place.
Is he right?
Yeah, he's right. Yes, most definitely. He is right.
All right, now that we know how it works, let's go to the first round of AA Pro action.
My name is Steve Veltman from Dallas, Texas, and we're ready for a team called Boss Racing. Hi, my name is Billy Griggs. I'm from Anaheim, California, and I ride for Team Iron Horse.
I'm Eric Philly from Eugene, Oregon. I ride for DNM Racing.
Hi, I'm Brian Roost. I'm from Rancho Cordova, California, and I ride for Roost Factory.
My name is Mike King. I'm from East Lake, California, and I ride for Balance Sports and Pro Force.
Hi, I'm Eric Croda from Norco, California. I ride for Hot Designs.
Hi, my name is Brian Lutz. I race for Mongoose. I live in Mission Viejo, California.
Hi, my name is Charles Townsend. I race for Robertson Racing. I live in San Jose, California.
You've met the riders. They're in the gates. They're ready to go.
First round for these guys, AA's locked and loaded. Gate drops, looks like Townsend gets the snap. No, Steve Primetime Veltman for Boss on the outside with a slight lead. Townsend gets sideways. Now Carter and Griggs have to bail. Opens the door for Steve Veltman to open it up a little bit. Roost coming quick in the second slot. No, Townsend holds him off. The Rooster coming after him. Veltman sneaking a peek, coming down the backstretch, diving into the bonsai. Steve Veltman, double pump over the table into turn number 4. Another look around, see where everybody's at. Veltman, Roost, and Lopes. Out of the final turn, it'll go Veltman, Roost, Lopes, and King.
Let's go down to the pits now with Mike.
Well,
it was really tight. You know, I went in there, and Chuck was on the inside.
Once again, it was the live rider
Kind of backed up
line
with
of
big turbos.
Jenkins, the floor of Brandon Rout.
Generate a little more
Secret picks up the...
Well, Dugan, next up are the single A pros, and why don't you tell us the difference between the two pro classes?
Within the ABA, Bob, you can turn pro at the age of 16 years of age, and some of them do that as well. It takes $2,000 in a given year to turn to AA Pro. The A Pro class is basically our rookie pro class in the ABA.
Well, now that we've got that distinction, let's go out to the first round of the A Pro.
Bob, in lane number 1, we've got Matt Hayden doing it for Caston. Coming over to lane number 2, Dave Hassler for Outlaw all the way from Australia. In lane number 3, Nick Liberator, our rookie pro in the ABA this year. In lane number 4 for RevCorps, Leon Williams. Stepping over to lane number 5, Jason Richardson doing it for Auburn. In lane number 6, Mike Thomas, RNC rider coming out of the state of Washington. Lane number 7, Dave Cullinan for Diamondback. This guy's been doing the mountain bike circuit. And in lane number 8 on the outside, Danny Nelson for Power Light Racing.
Well, you can see the determination in their eye. Each wants to win. The gate is down.
Bob, this is payday for A pros coming on the outside. Whoa, looks like Nelson has to 1-foot it. Richardson takes it over. Jason Richardson nails it coming out of turn number 2. Matt Hayden slides to the second slot. Liberator, the rookie, trying to get in there, making his presence known, slides to 4th. Hassler in the 4th spot. Now Cullinan moves to 3rd. Lots of changing going on in and out of the bonsai, heading for turn number 4. It's still Richardson, Hayden, Richardson, Hayden, Cullinan, and Hassler. Into the final turn they come. Richardson, Hayden with the power. Richardson hangs on. Hayden, Cullinan, and Hassler.
Let's go down to Mike, who's at the finish line.
All right, I'm here with the winner of the first single lane main event, Jason Richardson. Man, that was a great start. Is that what you pretty much did it for? That's mainly what I try to do, is just concentrate on the start and go as hard as I can down the first straight and just try to ride consistent and be relaxed, because it's really slippery out there. You might slide out any time. And with guys like Hayden and Cullinan behind you, you got to keep a cool head. I just got to do it 2 more times.
Well, that was a hot first round of the pro action. We've got the expert mains coming up and some high-flying action. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the ABA GT Bicycle Spring Nationals presented by Airwalk. And Dugan, next up is the expert class. Why don't you explain the different categories to us?
We have several classes, Bob. We have age group classes that start at 5 and under and go all the way up to 19 and over. Then we have a cruiser class. We have girl classes as well. Each individual age group is divided up into 3 different designations. You start out as a novice, go to intermediate, and then the big time, the expert classes, and that's what everybody works for.
All right, let's get back to the racing. More main event action here at the Spring Nationals. Time now for the exciting 10X.
Bob, we've got 3 national age group top 10 numbers in this one. Who gets the whole shot? Looks like Canfield for Hutch. Pops out of the middle. He's got some company coming on the outside. Looks like Winter slides into the 3rd spot. Ribera moves into the 2nd spot, and he is pressuring. It is Canfield. Ribera, 1 and 2. Canfield, Ribera, Zorio, Winter trying to slide in there as these guys come out of turn 3 and coming down the backstretch. Chad Canfield coming to Eustis, Florida, doing it for Hutch Racing. Speed and Steven Ribera in the 2nd slot, drafting. Got a feeling a move will be made. Somebody's setting somebody up, coming into the final turn.
Whoa.
Canfield can't make it stick. Ribera hangs on. It will be Ribera and Winter, 1 and 2.
All right, winner, Steven Ribera. Great race, buddy. Way to go.
Thanks.
Listen, you pressured that guy all the way until he made a mistake. You think that was your plan?
Yeah, just basically.
When you were coming in the last turn, you were pressuring from the outside. What did you think he was going to do?
I thought I was gonna squeeze him off so he wouldn't have a chance to, but I got around him.
All right, way to go. Looks like it paid off for you. 1st place.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Up now at the Spring Nationals, we've got the 13 experts. We've got a great lineup. They're in the gate and ready to go.
Gate hits the deck. Royal in lane number 8 gets the whole shot. Shea West for Haro Krupe just picked him up a new ride. Slides into the 2nd slot. Kevin Royal for Robinson Racing got the whole shot from lane number 8. West slides to the 2nd place position. Kevin Barry in the 3rd place. He's got Banyan Kutsen coming quick in the 4th place position. Kutsen doing it for RNC. So these guys come in and out of the bonsai. Royal, West, 1 and 2. Royal, West, and Barry, top 3 riders into the final turn. Royal's got this one in the bag. Heading to the stripe, it goes Royal, West, and Barry.
I'm here with a winner, Kevin Royal. Kevin, that was a tight race going into that first turn, man.
Yeah, it was. Luckily, I got the snap and the pull out of the gate. Just all worked out for me.
Looks like the whole pack was on the inside of you going to the first turn. You waited till the last second to cut over, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of I hit the gate a little bit, so I couldn't really get the pull out of the gate to cut over in time, but it all just worked out for me.
Yeah, congratulations. Way to go, buddy.
Thanks.
Well, Dugan, they're getting bigger and better. Next up, we've got the 14X.
Hot class here. Bob Gate hits the deck. Whoa, looks like the 9. Udan got the pop. Acacia on the outside, though, jumps into the lead as they come into turn number 1. Chris Acacia doing it for Haro Krupe. Bobby Newquist right there in the second slot. Third place belongs to Brian Udan as he's got company coming from Doherty in the 5th spot. Jacob Wallace in the 4th place position. Now as these guys come out of turn number 3, head down the backstretch. Chris Acacia, nice tuck by this youngin. Into turn number 4. Acacia in control of this one. Newquist in the second slot. It'll go like this. Acacia, Newquist, Udan, and Wallace.
Let's go down and meet our winner.
I'm here with a winner from 14X, Chris Acacia. Great race, man, from the outside.
Yeah, I knew I had to get to the inside to get in the first turn first. And I knew if I would have got to the first turn first, I would have probably won. This track's hard to pass on.
Yeah, but when you went up to the gate and you knew you had the outside, were you a little more nervous than normal?
Yeah, I wish I would have had the inside.
Well, it looks like it didn't make a difference. You got first place, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Dugan, I've noticed that some of these guys can really fly on some of these jumps.
Yes, they can, Bob. And earlier today, we caught up with some of the high flyers in their lofty action.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Next up here in Bakersfield is the 15 expert, and the man to watch is the national number 1.
Alexis Vergara here to defend his title. Whoa, he gets squeezed off coming out of the chutes. Johnson for MRC on the outside. The Greek Andy Contes for Haro takes it over. It's Contes, Johnson, Tony Lopez. Now Vergara takes over the 3rd spot. What a comeback after the gate he got. Coming out of turn number 3. Down the backstretch. Whoa, it's still Contes and Johnson separating from the pack. Lopez in the 3rd spot, followed by Chris Breen in the 4th place position. Into turn number 4 they come. Andy the Greek Contes for Haro. Johnson for MRC, squaring it off. Move being made. Whoa, Contes dropping a pedal. Can he hang? Contes, Johnson, Lopez, and Breen.
Let's meet the man from Arizona.
I'm here with winner Andy Contes. Man, great race. Tough all the way to the end, huh?
Yeah, it sure was.
I saw you look back at him. Did you know he was right on you the whole way?
Yeah, I knew it was because Ryan has a lot of power. Can't get away from him too easy, so I needed to know where he was before the last turn so I wouldn't get swooped.
Well, when he came in on the last turn in the inside, when you slid, were you really nervous?
Yeah, I was. I didn't know if he was going to get around me and win the race or not, so I really had to put it on hard, and I guess I got lucky there because if he would have had a clean turn, he might have got me.
Yeah, luckily when you slid, so did he. But it was good enough to hang on for the win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coming back, we're going to have some more expert racing, a pro tip, and more of that big pro action. Stay with us, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to the Spring Nationals here in Bakersfield, California. We thought you should have a better look at the racetrack, so our Mike Miranda is going to take you right around with a group of the best.
All right, we're going to show you what the track's like from the rider's point of view. We're going to take this obstacle by obstacle and show you what's up. All right, we're on the gate, we're balancing. We'll watch the lights when he starts talking and take off when he goes. Big drops, everyone's taking off and hard. Going the fastest part of the track. Oh, these guys are fast. Big double jump. Going in the first turn, a little bumpy but hard. All right, we're in a little tabletop into the sharp turn. Big right-hander. Everyone's battling for positions. Into the next turn, it's a big double jump going in. Coming up to the big double set of doubles. 1 second set. Guys are going everywhere. Tight left-hander. All the way up to a big step. Big drop-off all the way down. Coming up to another jump. Getting cut off here. Step jump into the turn. Big left-hander. Coming up to the left side of the track. Doubles into it, soft on the outside. Guys get around banging for position. All the way to the finish line, and we're done. Good race, guys.
Earlier, we had a chance to sit down and talk with last year's #1 AA pro, and that, of course, is Pistol Pete Lonkarovich. Right now, Mike is with him.
I'm here with 4-time national #1 pro Pete Lonkarovich. Pete, that's a big title, man. Does that make it harder on the everyday weekend races like this?
Yes, it's getting tougher because the crowds are expecting me to do good, just as good as I've done in the past, and it's really tough out here every weekend because I have to prove myself weekend after weekend, you know, here and there.
What do you use to keep your motivation level that high?
I just try to keep a mental positive attitude and just keep training hard and believing in myself and just trying to think about winning 5 titles instead of 4 titles, and basically just try to win as much as I can and just keep my name going and keep my mental ability going.
There's a lot of young guns out there shooting after you. What about this weekend? Is there any one person you're looking out for?
Actually, I'm looking out for everybody because there's not just one person that's, you know, giving me the toughest competition out there. Everybody's tough, you know. You got all these young lions trying to knock me off the top, and I'm just trying my hardest and just keep training, you know, here and there and just do my best and try and keep up, you know, the hard work.
What about Mike King? Do you think he's going to be the toughest comp for you this weekend?
Actually, I think if you were just going to say one person, I would say Eric Carter because he's like a sleeper. He's a sleeper type of rider. He's come out of nowhere all of a sudden, you know, and he's really tough on the circuit, and you can never underestimate him. And also Mike King.
All right, good luck, Pete.
Thanks.
Well, Dugan, it's 1 round down, 2 to go, the AA pros, as we get ready for the second round, and this is a key one.
This one's going to be a tough one, Bob. Points are up for grabs here in the second round. Gate hits the deck. Coming out in a hurry is Veltman. Whoa, Charlie Townsend off the pedals. Looks like Philly has to bail as well. Steve Primetime Veltman leading the pack. He's got Billy Griggs in the second slot. Carter trying to get in there. Lopes coming quick in the 4th place position. Steve Primetime Veltman sneaking a peek, opening up the pack as they come down the backstretch. Veltman's leading again, Bob.
If he gets 2 aces, that's 2 firsts. He's probably going to coast in the 3rd.
It's going to be tough to beat Primetime. In and out of the final turn, it's Veltman. Carter up on the inside out of the final turn to the stripe. Veltman, Griggs, Carter, and King.
2 mains, 2 firsts. Way to go, bud.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Was that a tough race for you? I noticed there's a swarm of gnats all the way around you.
Yeah, I was having a really hard time trying to concentrate with all these bugs in my face, but I just try to keep my mind on business. I was a little bit fatigued from the first one too, so I just want to make sure I get a really good start and get out.
Well, you did. You got out and you took care of business, man. Way to go.
Thanks a lot.
What's going to be your strategy for the last main event?
Just pretty much consistency. Yeah, I'm not going to go for anything crazy, anything like that. I just want to maintain top 3. Maybe I'll secure the win.
Great. Well, congratulations to the 2. Let's get it in the 3rd one, huh?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Dugan, it's time for the second round of the A pros.
Bob, keep in mind, low points after 3 rounds takes home the bacon. Every finish counts in every round. We're in the second one, and the gate snaps, and it looks like Hayden gets the hole shot. Hassler on the outside. Nelson for power line, walking the line. Williams right there in the 4th spot. As they come out of turn number 2, the master, Matt Hayden, in control of this one. Nelson having some problems. He falls back in the pack. Hayden still in control. Hassler in the 2nd slot. Cullinan coming quick. The mountain bike rider giving BMX a whirl again. He's in the 3rd place position now as Hayden sneaks a peek into turn number 4. Another look around, see where everybody's at. Hayden still in control. Hassler in the 2nd slot. It'll go Hayden, Hassler, Cullinan, and Williams.
How many bugs are on my face?
All right, I'm here with 2nd main event winner, Matt Hayden. Matt, you pulled away on that race. You look strong.
Yeah, I got a good gate this time. So all day my gates were really slow. I just put it all together this one. Get a low points of the third main, go for it.
Well, you are a low points man going into that third main. I don't know exactly what Jason did in that one, but you've got the lead. What's going to be your strategy? What are you going to be thinking about for that last main event?
Well, I got probably outside. Got lane 5. I'm just going to get out of the gate and try to get in the lead. If I'm not, just stay consistent. I feel pretty real strong right now, so hopefully we'll see.
All right, well, good luck in the last one.
Thanks a lot.
Dugan, we've been watching the hot dogs of the sport, the guys. They're hot, but anyone can get involved with BMX racing.
Bob, we got some hot dogs in the girls division as well.
Next up, we've got the 9 girls. They're in the gate, and it's just about ready to go.
The one to watch here, Bob, is the MRC rider, Sarah Wilson. She currently leads the points in girls, and she gets the whole shot. Holmberg on the outside, coming quick. The Ramada rider on the inside is Asha Tack Noble. She slides to the second spot, but she's got company coming. It's still Wilson in control of this one out of turn number 2, heading for 3. Well, looks like Noble on the inside makes a bid for the second spot. Brown takes that over. Noble slides to the third spot. Holmberg in the 4th place position as they head down the backstretch, preparing to dive into the bonsai. MRC rider Sarah Wilson coming out of Huntington Beach, California. Rock and roll Nicole Brown for RNC out of Springfield, Oregon in hot pursuit in the second slot. Into the final turn they come, Bob bringing it home. Wilson sneaking a peek. It'll go Wilson, Brown, Noble, and Holmberg.
Wilson, the pride of Huntington Beach, takes first place.
All right, way to go. You just won your main event. You had a big lead. Did you know you were winning by that much?
No.
What did it feel like to win your main event?
Pretty good.
Just pretty good, not really super good?
Real good. I just want to encourage every other girl that can to start BMXing.
All right, way to go.
Thanks.
Coming up, we've got more expert race action, plus a unique look at a grandpa and a racer. Stay with us, everyone. Dugan, one of the things that really amazes me is the little kids and their involvement.
Well, I tell you, a perfect example of that, Bob, is Dwight Tardy. He's our 6th expert in the ABA, probably the hottest thing in BMX right now as far as the little kids. He has a pretty unique relationship with his family. His grandfather is Willie Stell, and they have been to almost all the races so far this year.
Dwight, is it any pressure to be national #1?
Yeah.
What kind of pressure?
Well, I think the most important thing is the gate start.
I agree that gate start is the most important part. It gets you out front, and especially with little kids. Once a little kid gets out in front, most kids have a tendency not to want to pass. Well, I get a lot out of racing because I see kids, camaraderie between kids, and then there are a lot of accomplishments that the kids get out of it. I think it's something that every parent should see.
My favorite part is that winning and being proud.
Being proud that you're a winner?
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. Matter of fact, when I first started in the BMX, I didn't own a toolbox. Now I own a toolbox. So as in BMX, you become a mechanic, which is a lot of fun. You want to race BMX for how long?
Until I get, well,
when? You want to become a pro?
Yeah.
Next in the gate at the Spring Nationals, we have the 6X main.
The ones to watch in this, Bob, are Tardy, Dyer, and Roach. It's anybody's ball game. Looks like Dwight Tardy coming out of lane number 5 gets the whole shot. Jared Dyer out of lane 7 slides to the second slot as these little guys bring it into turn number 1. Now heading for 2. It's still Tardy for Powerlight. Dyer coming out of Deer Park, Texas. Looks like Tyler Roach out of San Diego doing it for Hustler right there in the 3rd spot. Got the 41, Zach Bradley in the 4th place position. Coming out of turn number 3, down the backstretch, heading into the bonsai. It's still Tardy, Dyer, Roach, and Bradley, your top 4 riders here in the 6 expert main event. Dwight Tardy, little guy's been tough on the national circuit this year. Dyer in hot pursuit, trying to dissolve the distance in and out of the final turn. It'll go like this: Tardy, Dyer, Roach, and Bradley.
All right, Dwight, you won another main event, huh?
Yeah.
How many firsts is that in a row now?
4.
Wow, that's a whole bunch. You must be the fastest guy in the class, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, another first place. What are you going to do with the next time?
Get first.
Yeah, you're just a machine. All right, way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Up next and ready to go, we have the 16 expert. They're in the gate.
Tough class here, Bob. Gate hits the deck. Gainsford gets the hole shot. Who we go? Looks like Hayek goes down. He has a crash on the first jump. Corky Gainsford for Powerline takes things over. Chris Schoonover for Elf slides to the second slot. It's Gainsford, Schoonover, Gainsford, Schoonover. Got Mearsh coming on around, making a bid for the third spot, but Palmer for Kasten takes it away from him. Coming down the backstretch into the bonsai, it's Gainsford and Schoonover. Gainsford, Schoonover, and who else we got? Palmer right there in the third spot as they set up into the final turn. Schoonover on the inside takes things over. It's Schoonover. Palmer snags the second spot at the line. Gainsford for the third.
Great race, man. You waited all the way to the end to do it, though, huh?
Best place, I thought.
Yeah. Now, were you planning that move from in the middle of the track?
From after coming out of the bonsai. So I start planning it pretty much.
Yeah, you're stoked, huh?
Yeah, big time.
Congratulations, dude. Great race.
Thanks a lot.
Duke, and I know a lot of people out there are watching these races and wondering how can they get involved with BMX racing.
It's real easy, Bob. Why don't we go to our president of the American Bicycle Association, Clayton John, and he can tell us how.
What you're seeing here is the national level, but anybody can get started on the local level with what we call temporary membership. It's $5, gives you a 30-day membership to try our sport out. So it really makes it affordable to the masses. With so many tracks around the country that we have right now that we didn't used to have, it's making it easier for people to get to those local tracks. Plus, we've introduced a street stock class, which allows the 20 million department store lookalike bikes to come out and try our sport on the track in their own hometown. We've been around since 1977. That's when the sport was founded, with ABA involved. So what I'm suggesting is most of the kids go out and try it out at their local track. See if this sport's for them. Nobody rides the bench in BMX.
Next up and ready to go, the highly competitive 17X.
Ooh-wee, Bob, they're getting bigger, they're getting faster. Gate hits the deck. Looks like Luna gets the hole shot. Kendall Burleson for MRC on the inside takes it over. Jason Donnell for Redline slides to the third spot. It's Strelecki and Priest having a crash out of turn 1. Burleson, Luna, Donnell, 1, 2, and 3 as they come into turn number 3. Kendall Burleson leading the pack. Mikey Luna right there in the second spot drafting. Jason Donnell in the third spot wanting to make things happen into turn number 4. It's Luna. Oh, looks like Burleson and Donnell. Donnell having to walk the line as they come out of the final turn. Looks like it'll go Luna, Burleson, Donnell, and Merkel.
All right, man, take your breather. You deserved it. I'm here with class winner Mike Luna. Man, that was an awesome race.
Thanks.
Was that your plan to pressure that guy over that jump like that?
There's no plan out there. No plan when the gate drops.
Were you afraid of falling? Because it looked like you might have been really close there for a second.
Yeah, we started bumping over the jump. Got a little swirly, but glad I didn't.
Well, you did it. Congratulations, Mikey.
Thanks.
Coming back, we're going to have some more expert racing, a pro tip, and more of that big pro action. Stay with us, everyone. Everyone to the Spring Nationals here in Bakersfield, California.
Duke, and these bikes are really sophisticated now. They're definitely not your Stingrays of yesteryear.
You're right, Bob. The technology is pretty hot in BMX right now. We went to the GT factory to see how a BMX frame is built.
Here at GT Bicycles, we manufacture a large majority of our 20-inch bicycles. A lot of goes into manufacturing our bicycles here at our factory. I mean, we start with a really high grade. We use 4130 aircraft structural, which is, you know, as I said, aircraft structural is used to make airplanes with. And we feel that these bicycles need to be as strong and as light as possible. So we try to utilize the best materials that we can get. The material comes in a variety of wall thicknesses and ODs, depending upon what area of the frame it's used in. The next operation on the 4130 chromoly is the cutting. We take the 4130 and we cut it in all the various sizes needed to build the bicycle frames. After the 4130 is cut, the next operations are that in the machine shop. The material is machined. The head tube bottom brackets are either machined for the press fit of the head tube cups or the bottom bracket cups. Next operation is the seat stay and chain stay bending operations. We take and we bend the material to the proper radius for either the seat stay or chain stay. We also bend our own handlebar material to the proper sizes for the different models of handlebars. One of the last operations in the machine shop is for all the different tubes to be coped to fit the fixture for which frame it will be welded. After the final operations of the tubing in the machine shop, the tubing is then put into a frame welding fixture where it is tacked and finished welded to make a complete bicycle frame. After the frames are finished welded, they're inspected, at which time they're ready to leave the facility to be either powder coat epoxy painted or chrome plated. The painting process is an electrostatic powder coat epoxy finish. It's a very environmentally safe type of finish, and it's a very durable, long-lasting finish that we use on our products. When the frames go to the chrome plater, they go through a number of operations. They are dipped in a solution to clean the oil and the residue off the metal, then in turn nickel plated, which is the first plating operation. They come out of that tank, they're rinsed again in a clear water rinse. The second operation is the chrome plating. Once they're chrome plated, they're rinsed again. So there's a number of operations to ensure that the quality of our chrome plating is as good as it can be. Once the frames return from the painting or plating processes, they're final QC'd here at GT, packaged and shipped to the local bike shop near you.
In the gates now and ready to go. We've got the 18 experts on what a race this should be.
Bob, we started with 15 riders down to the final 8. Gate hits the deck. Oh, somebody getting sideways, hopped on the outside. Can he hang? No Raywinkle. Now we got Monhay coming inside. Dave Raywinkle takes things over. Hop slides to the second spot. Monhay right there in the third place position. Got Brian Strunk coming quick in the fourth spot. These guys coming to turn number 3, coming down the backstretch. Raywinkle, my goodness, running away from everybody, coming in and out of the bonsai. Raywinkle sneaks a peek as he heads into turn number 4. It's Raywinkle, Monhay, Shadrick trying to come up in the pack. Coming to the line, it'll go Raywinkle, Monhay, Shadrick, and Strunk.
Yeah, hard work out there, huh, bud?
Yeah.
Enough to win, though, right?
Yeah, I tried my best.
Well, it looks like it was good enough. Hey, man, was that really nervous for you to get up there on the gate with the big guns and do it?
Sort of was, yeah.
What was going through your mind when you were on the gate before the gate dropped?
I just wanted to do good.
Well, you did it. First place. Way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dugan, after watching these races, it becomes obvious that the start is very important.
It is, Bob. We call it the whole shot in BMX. And let's go to Mike Miranda. He's going to talk to us a little bit about gate starts.
Okay, riders, let's set them up. On the gate. Riders ready? Watch the lights. Ready? Watch the lights.
All right, we're here at the starting gate now. This is the most important part of the BMX race. If you're out in the front from the beginning, it sure is a lot easier to win. Now, the 3 most important things about getting good starts, essentially winning the race, is 1, balance. Balance you get from keeping your legs and your arms straight, not stiff, but just straight, relaxed. And you keep yourself balanced by turning the bars back and forth with your hands. That's how you stay upright. The second most important part of the thing is timing. You've got to be leaving at the exact moment that gate is released. But the third and most important thing about getting good starts is confidence. You've got to be going all out 100% when that gate drops. That's the guy that'll win.
We've got more exciting action coming up from the Spring Nationals in Bakersfield, California, right after this. Stay with us, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to the ABA GT Bicycle Spring Nationals presented by Airwalk. Next up, the closest to the pros, 19 and over, Expert Maine.
Bob, a lot of these will turn pro next year. Gate hits the deck. Green hits the gate, can't get out. He's got problems. Sanchez takes him in. Oh, Sanchez gets sideways. What a crash. Looks like wire to wire. Adam McGuire takes it over. Freeman jumps into the second slot. He's got company coming. Sanchez couldn't make it hang. He had to bail. McGuire takes advantage, takes things over. McGuire, a key element in CFC team bike shop competition this year. Lonnie Chapman is proud of this guy. Adam McGuire, Anthony Freeman, 1 and 2. Out of turn number 5, into the final turn. Adam McGuire looking to pick up the hardware. It'll be McGuire, Freeman, 1 and 2.
Wire to wire McGuire. Now I know why they call you that, dude. Way to go.
Thanks.
Was it scary in that first turn with Sanchez getting a little sideways?
Yeah, I lost my foot, both feet off the pedals. I was gonna go down.
Well, luckily Sanchez did the same thing. It was really scary for everybody.
Yeah.
You look like you're really tired, huh?
Yeah, it was a workout.
Well, it was enough to win it, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Dugan, coming up now, we've got the veteran pro Maine, and this is really something.
This has been exciting on the National Tour Series this year, Bob. These guys are, most of them are BMX Hall of Famers in their late 20s, early 30s. Some of them a little older than that. Extremely competitive. This is going to be an exciting race to watch.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you said extremely competitive. You can't be in the Hall of Fame and not be.
These guys, I tell you, they were, all of them, were in BMX when it first started. True pioneers in the sport of BMX. Watch this race. Gate hits the deck. Looks like Hall of Famer Harry Leary gets the whole shot. Leary's got Hall of Famer Brent Patterson in the second slot. It's Leary and Patterson. Leary, Patterson, oh, and it's a crash. Toby Henderson trying to get back up. Looks like Richie Anderson takes over the second place position. Harry Leary all alone. Richie Anderson in the second slot. Tommy Brackens, the human dragster we used to call him, takes over the third place position. Harry Leary sneaking a peek all alone in this one.
He knows he's got it won, and I tell you, those guys sure could get up fast.
Oh, I tell you what, I would hate to think that I'd have to do that, Bob. It'll be Leary, Harry Leary with the win, Richie Anderson with the second slot, Tommy Brackens for the third. What a race.
Yeah, Turbo Harry, winner of the Masters.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing great. What a start, huh? Right up from the gate.
Yeah, I've been, Greg Hill and I have been working out together, and he told me, go down in your gear. Just go down, don't even listen. You know, don't think twice, just go down, and I went down into it. What a difference. So, thanks, Greg.
Yeah, well, thanks to you, Harry, for a big, exciting race, man. You smoked it. It was a great deal.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the ABA for giving us a chance to come back out, and all the sponsors that sponsored the race, my sponsor, Balance Sports, Answer Racing Products, and Mike Miranda. Thanks, buddy.
Way to go, Harry.
Dugan, we see these guys on the track, and they're the fiercest of competitors. We had a chance to talk up close and personal with the Amtrak, Charles Townsend.
Hi, kids, mom and dads. What I'm about to do is my tribute to Gary Ellis, okay? You know, Gary, I would make fun if I didn't like as much as I do, so this next jump's for you, bud. Like I said, if I didn't like you, Gary, I wouldn't make fun of you. That's some serious jumping. Jump, everybody, jump, everybody, jump. Jump, everybody, jump, everybody. I think the thing that gets me motivated the most to get up in the morning and go work out is probably the goals that I've set for myself. And I know that I will not be able to attain those goals, or at least I feel that I won't be able to attain those goals if I don't get up in the morning and do the workouts and do what it is that I have to do. Hi, Mom. That there my car that I'm happy to say that BMX is paid for. The next thing that I hope to get that BMX will pay for is a house. You know, it's going to be a lot of hard work and a lot more days of doing stuff like this. But Mom always said, never expect anything for free. If you ever want anything, go out and work for it. So that's what I'm doing.
Coming up, we've got the finals of the A and AA Pro. Don't you dare go away. Dugan in the AA Pros, the current point leader overall is Mike King.
Mike's hot this year. He just picked up a new ride. He's going to be tough to beat.
Let's go out right now and talk with Mike.
I'm here with Iron Mike King. Mikey, you were ABA National #1 Amateur, then National #1 Pro. Then you kind of disappeared from the top there for a short period of time. But now you're back leading the ABA Pro points. Is there a lot of pressure to that to have to come back and forth like that?
To be honest, right now I don't see any pressure at all. It's really early in the season. This is the 5th race of about 18 races, I think. So I'm just going to go out there and give it my all every time, and you know, I see what happens week after week. I'm getting a lot of support from my sponsor, Balance Cycles, and it's a one-man show, and you know, I've got no excuses but just to go out there and give it my all.
Is there someone that you see as your main competition out there this weekend?
Everyone's going fast out there. There's no one in particular person. Mentally, I feel like I'm the fastest guy out there, and I tend to think that I'm the guy to beat out there. You know, if I can get everything down and you know, quit making the mistakes I made earlier today, then I should be okay.
It's time now for the third and final round of the A Pro and Dugan. Who are our point leaders?
We've got Jason Richardson with 8 points, Thomas with 12 points, Cullinan with 6, Nelson with 11, Hayden with 3, Hassler with 6, Liberator with 15, and Williams with 12 points still up for grabs. Gate hits the deck. Nelson drops a pedal. Looks like Hayden takes things over. Richardson slides to second. Liberator jumps into that third spot. Thomas in the 4th place position. Cullinan coming up back in the pack. The master, Matt Hayden, doing it for Caston. Richardson for Auburn drops another pedal. He hangs on to it, though. Liberator hangs tough in the 3rd spot. Thomas in the 4th place position. Down the backstretch, the master sneaking a peek, showing how he got his name. The master doing it for Caston. Into the final turn, Richardson in the 2nd, Liberator in 3rd. It will go Hayden, Richardson, Liberator, and Thomas.
2 firsts and a 2nd. I guess there's no doubt who took the overall, huh?
No, not today. Yesterday I felt like I could win it better yesterday, but today I was getting good gates at the finish, up in the mains, and I just felt real strong.
Yeah, way to go, man. You tore them up. No doubt of who was the fastest single A pro today, right?
Yep, AA next race.
Well, congratulations, Matt. Overall winner and winner of the 3rd main event.
Thank you.
Don't you dare go away. We've got the finals of AA Pro coming right up. This is it, the final round of AA Pro and Dugan. Let's take a look at the lineup and the points each rider has coming into the final.
After 2 rounds, here's how they stand with 10 points for Team Iron Horse, Mr. Billy Griggs. In lane number 2, Steve Primetime Veltman with 2 points, doing it for U.S. Boss. In lane number 3 for D&M with 14 points, Eric Philly. In lane number 4, Iron Mike King with 8 points for Balance Cycle. In lane number 5, Eric Carter with 9 points for Hyper. In lane number 6 for Roost Factory, Brian Roost with 8 points. For Mongoose, Brian Lopes with 8 points. And with 13 points, the Amtrak, Charlie Townsend for Robinson Racing.
The gate is down.
Gate pops. Who we got? Primetime getting out in a big-time hurry. Carter slides to 2nd. The Amtrak coming inside. Mr. Bill comes in there, getting a little sticky for the 2nd spot now as they come out of turn number 2. Steve Veltman had a disappointing day yesterday. He's turned it around, got it together right now. Getting in his own zip code. It's Veltman, Townsend, Griggs, Lopes trying to come on around. Into turn number 4, Veltman in control. Townsend in the 2nd slot. Griggs and Carter coming on around. In and out of the final turn. Looks like it'll go Veltman, Carter, Griggs, and the 35 of Charlie Townsend.
Let's go down now and meet our winner.
We're rolling, baby.
Believe it.
Yeah, believe it. First main first, second main first, third main first. I wonder what you got overall, huh? Yeah.
I don't think there's any big surprise there.
No, man, you were not going to be denied today. You did it, Steve. Strong race all the way from the beginning to the end, huh?
Yeah. I got out of the gate really good. I figured, hey, if I'm getting out, I'm going to take off from here and not let anybody catch me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, Dugan, that brings us to the end of the Spring Nationals. We had some exciting action.
Indeed it was, Bob. We had some surprises as well. A lot of upsets in the pro classes and the amateur classes. What a competitive weekend here in Bakersfield.
It was. We hope you enjoyed the action. Our special thanks to GT Bicycles, Airwalk, and of course the ABA for bringing us to Spring Nationals. For Dugan Fennell and also Mike Moran, I'm Bob Elder. We'll see you at the next race.